What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another review. This is Jordan Peele's third movie, Nope. It's a non-spoiler review, so thank you for joining me here today. If you're brand new to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe. Get us to 70,000 by the end of the year. We're going to go on tour, live shows, stand-up comedy, the whole nine. We're trying to build up that audience, so join us. Got a lot of fun stuff over here. All right, listen. So I really, like most people, loved Get Out. Thought Us was good. So I didn't know, I knew that I was going to be excited for this one when I saw the trailers. And if you've seen my trailer reactions for this one, I was pretty pumped up for it because it was like, Jordan Peele is a fan of M. Night Shyamalan. He's kind of like the new Shyamalan these days. You know, he's one of those event directors now, and you're always looking at a new creative style of what he's going to put out. And this is his Signs, if you will. Signs, his Jaws, whatever. It delivers on that promise, though. I'll tell you, it clearly is. He's trying to make that. He's switching it up a bit, and he's going into this. It's creepy. There's no doubt about it. It's shot well. The music is fantastic. I think that this is a matter of how you are going to deal with the reveal at the very end and what the overall film is ultimately about. And again, I'm not going to give you spoilers, but I will just say that there are certain things that I thought worked really well for the movie. And then there's other things that happen that I think that people watching it are going to love it and think that this is, and I've already seen people think that this is as good as Get Out, if not better. I don't feel that way. It's because for me, the reveal and ultimately again, without getting into spoilers, wasn't the satisfying thing that I thought it was leading up to be. And it's not one of those, well, you had expectations. No, I'm telling you from what I was watching and what they were setting up, there's one particular thing that they do in the movie, or that he does rather, and it's like kind of like a misdirect. And I said, originally I was like, oh, they're going there, and then they don't go there, and they go somewhere else, which is explained fine. And I think sometimes it's a little confusing at points, but then when you ultimately piece it all together, it works. But I will say, I liked this movie. I didn't love this movie. I think a lot of people are going to love this movie, and I also think it really, and I was locked in. I was never bored. I was locked in. I was locked in from start to finish, and I was locked in by the time I was watching it going, okay, how are they going to finish this up? And to his credit, everything he sets up, he pays off. I just don't necessarily think that I loved the payoff is really what it comes down to be. The filmmaking aspect of it, done really, really well. The performances, Daniel Kaluuya, once again, Kaluuya is so, it's just something about him. He's quiet, but he has like such a presence about him. But Keke Palmer really steals the show in this. She plays Emerald Haywood, who is, OJ is Daniel's character's name, and they're brother and sister, and she steals the show. They have great chemistry. And I will also say Brendan Pereira, who plays Angel, I knew nothing about this kid going in. I didn't even know he was part of the movie. I thought it was going to be Steven Yeun, who I thought was going to have a bigger part, has a part, but it's not as big as I thought it was. Michael Wincott, also great to see him from The Crow and The Doors and everything. Him coming back was awesome as well. I think this needs a heavy spoiler review to really get into what the overall issues are. But again, issues, when I say issues, my issues with it. I am not going to be surprised when people come back raving about this movie, because he sticks to it's a very well-made film. It is a gorgeous film. It is a simple film. It seems, and there's probably a nice budget to it, but it seems like it could have been made on a lower scale because it doesn't rely on big expense. And he's in his third movie. And he probably did get a big budget for this, but you can't tell. And that's when I think movies really work, when they have big budgets, but they don't look like they have big budgets. And this movie doesn't seem like it needs a big budget. So he does a really good job keeping you engaged. And I'm telling you, I really think it's just a matter of how you're going to deal with the ending of it all. That's it. It really is. I think it's a third movie. The guy is hitting home runs from all three of his films, and I will go ahead and I'm going to say this one, Nope, for me is a little over. I think that's a little unfair. I'm going to go little over 3.5. So about 3.6, 3.7, right around there. That's my score for Nope. So when you guys see it, Let me know exactly what you think. I want to know. I want to know what you think. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, get us to 70,000 by the end of the year. I appreciate you. And that's about it. We got some other stuff coming up. Big thing, Sith Council, the whole 9 yards. Browse around the channel, see what you got. Oh, and look at the Star Wars animated special we put up. It's one of the funniest things that we've done so far, and 3,000 of you humps have watched it. Go check it out. Do it.